Hello and welcome to the second Tribal Council for Surviving 1984 Director's Cut. I'm here with the Murphy tribe. Say hello, guys. All
Hi.
right. So, Brandon, would you mind doing the honors of explaining what the challenge was for us?
Okay, so of course you picked me first. All right then. Okay, so pretty much the challenge in its regard was that one person was supposed to be like you were giving us a prompt based on like a movie theme. So it's like something. It's like make sure you don't forget this when going to the movie theater. And let's say I select like wallet or something. Everyone else has to try and match what I said in order to get points. So the more people you have on, the better. But let's just say we lost. We lost by a lot, but you know what? I'm proud of all of us. I think we all did our best in that challenge, and yeah. So yeah, that's my explanation. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
All right. So, Kendall, we're going to move on to you. Do you think there was anything you guys could have done differently to change up the result of the challenge? Or do you guys think you did the best you could with the
We
challenge?
honestly did the best we could because we've been on call. We played Cards Against Humanity together. Like, we know each other pretty well, considering all things. I think we did very well.
So Connor, it's very, very early in the game. What do you base your vote off of at this stage in the game?
I feel like, especially in the early days of these games, I feel like everyone kind of has the same goal. That goal being, what can I do to move forward the next round without having to do too much? I mean, I feel like I feel like this early, no one really wants to do too much to like potentially hurt themselves later on. So everyone wants kind of the easiest route possible that they can find. And so I think like you pull up little things like, oh, has this person reached out to me? What have they said? How have they showed up to a challenge? So little things like that I think definitely have an impact, especially at the first vote a tribe goes to.
Ike, can you hear me? Maybe? All right, we'll skip Ike for now and come back if there looks like there's some technical issues. So, Luke, pre-game relationships are always the talk of the town in these. Do you think that going to be put into consideration if there are any going into this game, or do you think the slate is going to be kind of wiped clean and new social bonds are going to be created?
Okay, sorry. I think it usually is. This time, I haven't heard a lot of pregame relationships. And I don't think I've heard of any pregame relationships. There's like some people who are like, oh, like I've heard of this person or like I've seen that person, Constance, but like I don't think there's anyone that like has like a solid friendship or like relationship thus far.
Hopefully. Right. Ike, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Right. So, Ike, you seemed pretty adamant in the main chat earlier that you thought that you were going to get votes tonight. What can you do to switch that around and ensure that you stay?
Well, I will be playing an idol tonight. People don't think it's real. I know that there was a group made. Everyone was talking in it. Like, I already knew my name's been around. I get it. I would be the easy vote because I wasn't here for the challenge, and I understand that. That's bad on me, and I do apologize to everybody. But the next challenge comes. I will be active, will be there, will be kicking ass, and I will be taking names. So let's fucking go.
So, Michael, Ike says that, or Michael Hearn, Ike says that he thinks he would be the easy vote tonight. Is the easy vote always the best vote? Or what is put into making sure you make the right decision?
I would say the easy vote is something that's situational. I think sometimes it's the easy vote because this person doesn't have the connections, but in this case, it's kind of like a challenge performance-based thing. And we could be in these tribes for however long, you might not swap us at all. So we have to maintain a strong physical presence in the challenges, or else we're going to end up going back to tribal council. So for me, and I think for a lot of other people, it's, challenge performances, who's here, who's showing up, who's knowing what they have to do.
You left the lights on downstairs for the dogs.
So, Chrissy, I'm going to move on to you next. Michael talks about how tribe unity is important. Do you think this tribe is pretty unified together and pretty cohesive, or do you think that you guys need to work on that moving forward into the next challenge?
I don't know. Like, this is your first time that we've had to go to a tribal council, and even though like it is round 2, I think tribal unity needs to be worked on, because obviously we didn't do good in a tribe challenge where we all had to sort of know each other a little bit more. So maybe we all like sort of need to work on that a little bit better. And if Ike somehow stays, like he said, he has his idol, I think we all sort of need to get past it and work together no matter who stays, because we're still a freaking tribe and we need to win shit so we can stay safe. And that's like the basis of it. Like, we just all need to work together and keep our asses safe until whatever happens next.
So going back into the challenge, Keaton, did you guys have a specific strategy going into the challenge about what you guys could do, or did you guys have any ideas of what the challenge could be?
The second it was posted, Hearn immediately said it's match game. So we planned for that, and we ended up being right. But we did not plan in the way of scumming it, which I believe is what the other tribe did, because that score was astronomically high, and I just think it's a little suspicious. Having said that, in the end, what can you do, regardless of statistics or not? We're the ones sitting here. We have to vote someone out tonight. We've talked about it for a bit. For me, the last half hour has been pretty messy, but I'm just hoping that in the end, what I think is best, what I hope a lot of people think is the best, ends up happening.
So Benner, I'm going to move on to you. In a season full of people who were invited, threats are often, or everybody's talked about as a threat. What do you put into consideration to identify somebody as a threat? What makes them a threat? What makes them dangerous?
Oof. I mean, at the end of the day, I think there's obviously, if it's an invite season, there's going to be a little bit of sizing up, or like, if you do have the relationships of like seeing other people around, like Luke mentioned earlier, you're definitely going to be in that place of like, okay, well, I've heard this, and so you have to think about that. But I think this early in the game, you want the comp threat still in the game. You want someone that you can talk to, like a social threat still in the game. It really comes down to who you can and can't trust. I think that's the biggest thing right now. And then as the game progresses a little bit, then you have to start looking at the strategic threat and all those people and start getting out then. But I think for right now, it's just really who's going to help you move forward in your game. And sometimes you want that threat on your side. So.
Awesome. With that being said, does anybody have anything else they would like to say before we get to the vote? Ike, you're on mute.
Okay, good luck, everybody. Hope my strategy worked.
All right, if everybody can go to their production chat and confirm their vote, I will get them written down and I will be back once that is done. This is also the time to talk amongst yourselves or give shout outs, whatever you would like to do.
Shout out the Julian and Z production for the games I help host. Yeah, yeet. You're all born of shit.
Shout out to 5 Hour energy drinks because God, I need one right now.
Shout out to Joe Campo. If you see this, call me. I love you. Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to step off my woman before I write your name down. Like, don't play with me.
It's about to be a fight over Joe Del Campo. I don't know if I feel comfortable about this.
Chat,
really-
tell my friend.
Nick, did you really get off mute to click a pen?
No, I was gonna say something, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just keep it back. Let us die. Oh, what did I do?
Alrighty, I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alrighty, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, Ike. Caitlin. It's 1 vote Ike, 1 vote Caitlin. Brandon.
Bitch!
It's 1 vote Ike, 1 vote Brandon, 1 vote Caitlin. Ike. Ike. It's 3 votes Ike, 1 vote Caitlin, 1 vote Brandon. Caitlin. Caitlin. We are tied. 3 votes Ike, 3 votes Caitlin, 1 vote Brandon. Ike. It's 4 votes Ike, 3 votes Caitlin, 1 vote Brandon. Caitlin. We are tied again. 4 votes Ike, 4 votes Caitlin, 1 vote Brandon, 1 vote left. And the second person voted out of Surviving 1984 Director's Cut, Ike. Ike, do you have any final words?
Looks like his phone froze.
All right.
Him not talking symbolizes what he did this entire game.
Bitch, there was my perfect record.
All right, well, Ike, thank you for playing the game. We loved having you. For the rest of you, your challenge will be posted in a little bit. Good luck.